I remember somebody had posted
And the Rams will
like
kick
that
it
little
off to
scandal
get us
stuff that's
underway.
going on with that app.
The returner's going to try to see what he
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get.
yeah. I know.
He was looking for some running room,
What
and
I
not
was about
much to be
to
found as he stopped at
say
the
was,
18.
what I was about to say was, he what I had seen like somebody had posted about like that fake scam stuff with the app. He was like, "What is that?" And Shaw was like, "Man, I don't know. I just know I don't want no parts of it."
On the run, it's Trainer. And some room to work. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Breaks into the open. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Marion. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws for the tight end.
I should do that higher.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Coming out aggressively. And he makes the grab and gets
The Steelers got that Ravens.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in
Because the Ravens and them was tied in the division. And that's why if the Steelers would have won this game, it wouldn't have mattered. The Steelers would have had to they would have had their playoff they would have had their playoff spot. She don't with me.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space.
I did. That's an interception.
Get a first down. Nice
He had
start for this offense.
bullshit.
Hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Yep.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter.
You said what?
That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy.
You about to get off there.
Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
That's caught. It's Cruz. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw.
Damn, I'm not going to wait.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
What
Looking
the
for
fuck?
room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick six. Offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space.
No.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
Nerd.
Touchdown, Army! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mendoza.
That's why you can't give up. You gotta keep trying.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that one.
Got a man. It's Grimes. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Rivers. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The play action fake. Skips away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I will keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground.
That's why you can't do it, because you keep saying you can't do it. Stop telling yourself you can't do something.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza.
It's like, oh, it don't matter. You never tell yourself you can't do something, or you're never gonna be able to do it.
And they trust their QB.
You gotta speak positive. Stop speaking negative and speak positive.
And they build on this lead.
That's why you can't beat it, because you keep telling yourself you can't beat it. Tell yourself you can beat it, even though you lose it. And you're gonna start winning. But all that complaining gonna stop.
He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grimes. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Rams! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half, and so this...
Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
What the fudge? There we go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Throws to the wideout. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
High blocking, that's a touchdown. It's a
Really
big-ass game.
position.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We
We gotta
haven't been
do
good
it.
enough.
Team
We got to
goal.
score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried.
Looking for the end zone.
I'm the whole team. Blitz, what the fuck?
Touchdown, Colorado State. And the stomping has commenced.
Exactly.
And it looks as if
The
they've
whole
buzzed
team
down.
ran down
Replay
for
wants
losing.
to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here comes the two-point try. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Black Knights in the hurry up.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Supposed to go right over your head.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a nonprofit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
State Rams will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Catch in the middle, it's Trainer. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
To the air, it's Manning.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh my God, I'm at this circle. Oh my goodness. I hit the wrong button. Fat finger that bitch. It's fat fingered.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit.
Look at that toughness just running through everybody.
They're about to make me mad. I understand my people is in the 92, but damn.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a
Look at
game
it,
like this,
bouncing
right,
off,
you
man.
still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wants to go up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Rivers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's Rivers. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. Another critical third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to?
Man, what?
Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They already have a comfortable lead up by
This play better work because I did not choose this play. This game be cheating. This game be fucking cheating.
Try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the
Let's
top.
go. I didn't even choose that. I ain't even want that play. Thank goodness.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd.
Touchdown, Black Knights! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Back to throw. It's Manning. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on there.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Corner's going to give them room. He's taking the shot. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that one got away from the quarterback. They got the lead, but it's not by much. You just can't make mental mistakes like that. The football never should have gone to that intended target, and the defense makes them pay. Could they now take the lead here in the fourth?
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful
Let me say, oh, damn
took a
it.
shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Got a man, it's Cruz. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Talk about stepping up in a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Army! Somehow,
Yeah.
got up off the deck.
Perfect timing.
And they've tied the game.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the
Yeah,
ball
that was the
game.
whole plan, Dan.
And this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
Back to throw, it's Manning. He's got it. They convert the two, and they take the lead here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
I was
He had
nervous.
to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A